Today is January the 18th, 2023, and we are here with Chip. He has a very interesting case. We're going to let him tell you all about it.
About 3.5 years ago, I developed a pain in my pelvis area. It only seemed to hurt when I was lying down in bed. The pain was so severe that I could not sleep. I had to sit up sleeping. So over a period of 2.5 years, I went to 3 pain clinics and saw 4 neurologists, and all of them did nothing but stick needles in my spine and in my pelvis. The pain from that was almost as bad as the pain in my pelvis area. So I got a checkup card from Dr. Stinson, come in. So I had been in for a while, so I came in and he tweaked me. And he said, "Is there anything else wrong?" I said, "Well, there is. I don't think there's anything you can do about it." He said, "Well, what's wrong?" So I told him the problems I was having. He said, "Lie down." And he said, "I can fix this." And I thought, yeah, right, okay. So he pushed very, very hard a number of times in my right pelvis. And I came back a few days later, he did it again. And after about 3 weeks, the pain was completely and totally gone. So he's the best. That's all I can say.
Now, Chip, tell me what all they did to you at the pain clinics. Where they were shooting your spine and
depended on the doctor. Most of them were shooting Novocaine in spots down my spine. I mean, literally, you're talking about 10 shots in the spine between the vertebrae.
And what did they think was going on?
Well, they didn't know. I ended up going to what was considered the best pain clinic in the Lexington area, and he says, I think I know what's wrong, but we're going to have to map it. And I explained, what is mapping? And he said, well, what we do is we start at the top around the neck area and start injecting you. And they do that, and I come back a week later and they go down the spine and inject some more, and they keep doing that, and hopefully the pain will go away from the Novocaine. Well, they got all the way to the bottom of my spine and it didn't help. So they went into the pelvis area. Now, what I did not say is during that time, I also went to a physical therapist for 2.5 years. They thought it was the piriformis muscle in my hip. They were the closest to identify what was wrong, but they couldn't fix it. So the pain that I was having seemed to get worse when they started injecting into my pelvis area. And so at that point, I had no hope. And of course, Dr. Stinson always fixes me. And so I come back every month or 2 or 3, and he tweaks it, makes sure it's all right. So.
All right, Chip, thank you for being on our video.
Yeah.